Dude, I even figured out how to put a thumbnail. We learning, baby.
Ooh, yes, sir.
What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen,
What's good, chat?
what is good, chat?
Welcome to Ep.3 of the Nerd Bros podcast. Bro, this thumbnail's sick.
Say again.
This thumbnail's sick.
Oh, yeah? Preach.
I like it, bro.
I thought it was alright. I had to play around with it for a little bit, but pause.
Oh my goodness.
Pause is crazy. 6:15, we gained a sub. Let's go, baby.
Let's
Alright,
go.
chat. We are, let me send out a couple of messages really quick.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody's having a good week so far.
For sure, for sure. Let's see.
Just got
You,
back from vacation myself.
yeah, how was that?
Pretty good. I'm ready to get back to work though.
Ready to get back to work and ready to see Fantastic Four. Mm,
Oh, bro.
man.
I told everybody that I'm like, man, I wish it was tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty excited, bro, for real. I hope it's good. I have high hopes, to be honest. I really, really do.
It
So
feels weird that we haven't seen it.
yeah, it kind of does, bro. It kind of does feel weird that we haven't seen it, but at the same time, like, yo, what's up, Taya?
What up, Taya?
I mean, yeah, it feels weird, but also, I mean, it kind of just is what it is. I had another spoil today. Another spoiler, bro.
Are you
Ridiculous.
serious?
Ridiculous. However,
You love
actually,
Fantastic Four, Taya? That's sick.
actually, I will say it wasn't another spoiler. I just saw the one that you know that I read. Like I saw a picture. Kind of makes me mad.
Oh, I got you.
Kind of makes me mad. I'm gonna be
I
honest. It
got
makes
you.
me mad. But I mean, again, it's something that I knew. I kind of figured was gonna happen, so I'm not really too angry about it. But
Oh, Taya, peep the shirt. I got this in the mail today.
dog W shirt, bro. Say it.
This thing is sick, bro.
Say it.
It's clobbering time. I don't want to say it. No, Johnny.
We love it, bro.
Huh. You want me to say it?
Hmm?
You want me to say it?
What up, Dre? Say what?
Chico Tawa!
Oh, you can say that again, baby. Let's go. What up, Dre?
What up, Drea? What a time to join the stream.
Yeah. W time to join the stream. That is a fact. That is a fact.
Oh, oh my goodness. Our number, our number one fans are in the chat.
That's right. Notice how the chat is will we like the Fantastic Four? And there's 4 people watching. Just saying.
Ooh. Oh, what up, Dylan?
My boy D Rated. What up, bro?
Oh, by the way, Drea and Dylan, I just got back from vacation, so I have not mailed your guys' pops yet, but I will be getting on that now that I'm back.
Yep. Yep. Didn't you like make a joke about like giving it to them when we go to Florida?
Oh yeah, when we see each other at the con.
That's right. D Rated, did you
Oh,
like it? Did you like it? Oh yeah, everybody in here's seen it but us. I just realized that.
We have a special guest today.
It's actually,
Come on.
I will say before we get into the whole pod, it's very nice to see everybody's reactions to Fantastic Four because it seems to be just like the reactions seem to be pretty incredible. So that really has me hyped up for tomorrow. So,
Oh, absolutely.
number 3 on the year, interesting. Interesting. I remember in your live the other day, Dylan, I asked if it was better or worse than Superman, and you were like, "Do you really want me to answer that?" And then I didn't. So
I will say a little bit of a teaser for next week. We will be ranking the top 4 super movies of the year.
yep, that's correct. That's going to be pretty exciting. I'm going to be honest. Let me pull up our thing.
Huh. Yeah, about to get into this first segment. We're going to be doing a brief recap of San Diego Comic-Con 2025.
Yep. If you don't care, I'll go first because the Star Wars stuff was kind of it was
Not a ton. Not a ton.
relatively low. Yeah. So we got the
Yeah.
first look, ladies and gentlemen, at Ezra Bridger in season 2 of Ahsoka. Personally, I think he looked incredible. I think my only thing is like, so obviously last season we saw he had a beard, and he doesn't have a beard. I think it's a little weird. However, at the same time, he really, really, I mean, what's his name? Iman Asfandi. He really looks like Ezra from Rebels. So I'm totally on board with it. But it was a little weird to see him without the beard. And then the other thing we got was the first look at Darth Maul in the new Disney Plus series, Maul Shadow Lord. Also looked absolutely stunning. I really hope the show is fire. But yeah, other than that, all we got was some figures and Funkos and a few books, I think. But there really wasn't too much, to be honest. So
I am excited for Ezra. He looks great.
yeah, he does. He does look really good.
As far as Marvel and DC went, again, not a ton. As far as shows go, Eyes of Wakanda, I believe, comes out this week, this weekend. It might be Thursday. No, I think it's Friday. Friday, I think, is when Eyes of Wakanda comes out. So that is new. James Gunn got a standing ovation when he was at the Peacemaker panel
That
from
was sick.
Superman. That was pretty
That was
sick.
Yep.
Loved watching that. So we have that. And as far as that goes, we had a lot of different products. Like we had a Spider-Man Hasbro mask that got announced, a Wolverine cowl. I want both of them. Um, we had some Marvel Legends of X-Men '97 characters coming out. Some new Marvel and DC Funko Pops. We had a couple new Batman Funko Pops. We had Gambit when he's cooking food from X-Men '97 Funko Pop. Um, there were several different exclusives for Comic Con. But other than that, it wasn't too big of a time for any of the Phantoms, really. So it was kind of disappointing. And we didn't get any new video game news as far as Spider Man or Wolverine or Captain America Black Panther. We did get a new trailer for Marvel. I forget what it's called. Something. I don't remember what it's called. It's like Invasion or Incursion, something like that. It's weird. But that got a new trailer. And as far as that goes, don't know too much else.
I kind of feel like the video game stuff's kind of in a rough spot at the moment. It's kind of annoying.
It is.
Especially as for Star Wars. I mean, we're getting a game, and I'm going to talk about that here in a little bit. But man, not in the greatest spot for Star Wars games at the moment. So
Yeah, no.
we honestly blew through that one a lot faster than I thought we were going to. It was like 5 minutes, but that's all right.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
That gives us wiggle room for the next segment because we kept adding stuff.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of news and rumors today. That's the next
Finally.
segment. So
Finally, though, right? Because
lot.
like it feels like there's been moments to where there's just nothing to talk about. So we actually have, some cool stuff. Where's my? Oh wait. Actually,
by the way,
chat.
everybody, I'm
Oh, go ahead.
sorry there was no lives. I'm sorry there was no lives. I got somebody commenting on my thing today, messaging me like, "Where have you been?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, I had family time. I'm back. I won't leave again."
Yeah, yeah. Pulling that up. All right. We want me to go first for the news, my friend?
Yes, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have some cool Star Wars stuff to talk about. So, a Star Wars rumor that's been going around is that Starkiller will appear in Ahsoka Season 2 as the new son of Mortis. Now, the cool things about that is, so Sam Witwer, he played Starkiller in the Force Unleashed games, as well as he also played the son in the Clone Wars. And so the rumors are that if it's going to be him, or if he's going to be in the show, it's going to be Sam Witwer. So I think it needs to be. If it's not Sam Witwer, I honestly think that's just a terrible idea. I mean, don't take me wrong. I think they could do it justice, but it needs to be Sam Witwer. So, but also, like, I find it. I'm interested to see how they do it. You know what I mean? Like, how are they going to make Starkiller the new son of Mortis? That's actually like my legit question. You know what I mean?
I feel like they could go with the Inquisitor route. Maybe he's an Inquisitor now in live action, and they still could have his whole past of like how he became who he was and everything from the game. We just don't know it yet. And but they could line it up like, oh, he's been an Inquisitor for a while.
Ooh, could you imagine if they used the world between worlds to get to him? And that's how they. Yo, I think that would be incredible, dude. Incredible. However, I get why some people don't want them to
Yeah.
use the world between worlds way too much. But, you know.
Yeah, but it feels appropriate in this show because we barely got any of it. And like we need
That's
more.
true. 100%. There was a. Now, again, this is spoilers if you guys don't want to hear it. But there was a leaked picture. So, do you know when in Rebels, when Ezra goes into the world between worlds, you know, like the place he goes into? Right? Dude, Ahsoka's in that room.
Ooh.
Ahsoka's in that room, bro. It's exciting. It's exciting. Um, that was really the big thing for Starkiller. Honestly, I think season 2 is going to be peak Star Wars. If I'm being completely honest, I really, really think Filoni's going to knock it out of the park, and I actually believe he wrote all 8 episodes. So that's exciting. And so, of course, with him writing all 8 episodes, he's going to start pulling characters and stuff that he made in Clone Wars, which is obviously what he's doing here. So, yeah, man, pretty excited.
They need to bring in Agent Callus.
Yeah, yeah, we talked about that last week. Agent Callus would be pretty sick. Definitely be pretty sick.
Oh, up next on the news and rumors, we have James Gunn made a statement recently, and he says that there will be 100 universes in the new DCU multiverse. So, with a statement like that, we've talked a little bit about Henry Cavill possibly being the DCU Batman. Honestly, it probably won't happen. But James Gunn did say he wants Henry Cavill to be part of the DCU. So if they have this multiverse, they could easily bring back his Superman. They could bring back Tom Welling's Superman. They could bring back Grant Gustin's Flash. Uh, they could bring back Stephen Amell's Green Arrow. Like, it could be insane, the possibilities that they have. 100 different universes in this multiverse. And my only question is are we actually going to see all of them? You imagine seeing 100 different like universes on screen at some point.
I mean, it literally gives them an what almost feels like an unlimited pool to play with, like just a massive sandbox, dude. It's insane, but I like it because
Like
100 universes in one multiverse gives us 100 Batmans. So that's that's all I gotta say, man. You know.
Like, imagine, because like we haven't seen that many universes in Marvel, and they're like in the back half of the multiverse saga now. We haven't seen 100 different universes. We've
Ain't even
seen
close.
a few main ones, and then we've seen a bunch of them just briefly in Multiverse of Madness when they were time jumping and
I was about
stuff.
to say
But
we saw a few in Multiverse. Yeah.
yeah, bro, 100? My goodness.
I wonder if it's gonna like if within the 100 they're gonna connect other things like the Snyderverse, the like the universe from Gotham. Like I wonder if they're gonna connect all of that stuff. You know what I mean?
I wonder if they're going to have like their Secret Wars moment where maybe they'll have an incursion type thing and they will destroy different universes. And I wonder if the Snyderverse will be one of them.
But didn't the incursion thing happen in the Flash? Am I right?
Yeah, like their Flashpoint, basically. Yeah. I don't
Okay.
know exactly what even happened in that. I don't know what their lore is behind of how this universe got created either now. I don't know if they're still using the Flash as like the beginning point of like, yeah, this movie is not canon, but what happened is canon. I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't really think destroying the Snyderverse is the best move. That's gonna make some people mad, dude.
I did see today that Superman is about to pass Man of Steel as far as money.
I mean, it kind of deserves it if I'm being honest.
it, it does. There's going to be a lot of people who are mad though.
Yeah, because they were acting like it wasn't even gonna get close, and clearly here we are. I will say,
Yeah, that movie.
I do kind of want to see that one again before it's gone.
It'd be cool. It'd be cool. Who knows? Maybe. Oh, bro, that's the thing though, because we're seeing Fantastic Four tomorrow. So what if it's like so good that we have to see it again Friday?
Again Friday? Interesting. Wait, do you have something like? Are you going somewhere with that?
No, I just want to see it
Oh,
multiple
okay.
times.
Yeah, that's fair. We need to see it a total of 4.
Yo,
Hmm. I was just saying.
that's sick.
And then we'll see Superman 76 times.
Okay, bro.
I don't got the money for that, bro.
I'm about to say I'm not paying that.
even on Tuesdays for $6, it's still that's gonna add up.
No movies on Tuesdays.
You guys will want to see it again Friday. I believe that's true.
It's very rare that I would pay the money to see a movie in theater twice. It's probably only happened a couple times in my life. So,
I'm gonna do it next May.
imagine that movie's trash.
Now, why would you like hurt my feelings like that?
I hope it's not, but imagine it is, because the way that season 3 kind of went, if their
I just
movie's going to
realized.
continue that way.
Mando and Grogu's right there.
Oh.
They're literally right there, chat.
Yeah. Do you know how much Star Wars, like the core tray has that is just sitting on the floor that should be on the wall? And it's been there for years.
That
You
needs
know,
to go
do you know
there.
how much I've given this man as a gift?
I think both
And
of
it just
those.
sits there.
Both of those things right there. Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah, my gifts are so appreciated. Hey, Magento was sitting on the desk. That's all that matters.
Yeah, Magento's right there, bro. He's chilling. You know what else is on my desk that you gave me?
Yeah.
I love your gift, 7. Don't play it off like I don't, boy.
Holy crap, Dylan. You've seen everything multiple times.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That homie is, he's going through some movies, bro. But I respect it. And he's killing his content, too.
Yes, sir.
That's a fact.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Future podcast guest. As well as Connor.
100%. As well as who?
Connor.
I heard Ty, and I'm like, who is that? Yeah, Connor. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, nah. Are you done with that thought?
Yep, go ahead, buddy.
I got a small one. So Brendan Wayne, ladies and gentlemen. Um,
He said it, not me.
dude, I wouldn't even have thought about it until you started laughing. I look up and I'm like, what is he laughing at, dude? That and you know what sucks about these? That is forever stuck on the internet.
It's funny, bro.
Oh my
All right.
goodness. Anyway.
Anyways.
Dude, I'm not even going to give you. I cannot believe that just happened, dude. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I cannot believe that just happened, dude. Oh my goodness. Drea, it's a good thing HD was not here because I don't even know what homie would have been saying in the chat. I cannot believe Bro, nobody would have thought a thing about it if you didn't laugh. Oh shoot, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, so jeez. Okay, so Brendan Wayne says that the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. I'm about to have to turn off your camera, bro. I can't take it seriously because every time. Okay, so my phone with the script, all right, is right here, and it's right by Evan's face. So when I'm looking over here to read, I'm looking at Evan. Oh my goodness. HC, whatever you do, don't rewind it about 2 minutes. Okay? Don't do that, bro. All right. Jeez. So, all right. So Brendan Wayne says that the Mandalorian and Grogu movie is going to go back to the roots. So season 1, season 2, that Mando and Grogu is what we're going to get. What are you looking at, laughing?
I'm just looking at the camera, buddy. Keep going.
I cannot believe, bro. Oh my goodness, it threw off the whole mojo of the moment, dude.
We need to retitle this episode to Trey's Got a Small One.
Bro, that is just crazy, dude. This is this is like the first time we've had an actual blooper while trying to stream. My goodness, dude. Oh, jeez. I cannot believe I said that. Oh. Jeez,
Gosh.
bro.
I'm just happy I wasn't drinking water when you said it the first time.
I don't think Teo was here when it happened.
Oh. That was funny.
I need to reset, chat. I need to reset. Goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's no way he's silent right now. Man, we've had 5 minutes wasted because I said something stupid.
Oh my gosh. All right. Any more on
Anyway,
Brandon Wayne?
so Brendan Wayne said that they're going back to the roots for the Mando and Grogu, which is kind of exciting because in a lot of ways, season 3 did have a slight fall off. I personally thought season 3 was good, but it did have a completely different feel than season 1 and season 2. So, I mean, I kind of really think this is a good idea to go back to the roots. However, it just also feels like, I feel like it's just a forced movie. Like, I genuinely feel like it's a forced movie. And to not do a season 4, I don't really think was the move.
I agree. I think we need season 4. I'm happy we're getting a Star Wars movie for the first time in forever, but I wish it was something else.
Oh, which does remind me. I saw yesterday that the new Jedi Order Rey film is going to they're going to start filming next year.
How many times is this movie going to be canceled and then brought back?
Well, it was never fully canceled. It was they just kind of
My
shelved it.
goodness.
Yeah, so
Daisy Ridley's going to be like 80 by the time they make this thing.
Who?
Daisy Ridley.
I don't know what I heard, bro. The whole mojo's thrown off now.
It's okay, buddy. At least we know it's genuine. This is like literally our actual conversations.
Oh, 100%. 100%. But yeah, the Brendan Wayne thing, the Brendan Wayne thing, that was pretty much all I had to say. So there really wasn't much to that one.
So the next bit of news and rumors. Robert Downey Jr. has teased a fight between Iron Man and Doctor Doom in Avengers Secret Wars. I say Avengers Secret Wars because he posted a picture of 2 comic books. One of them was an Iron Man versus Doom cover, and the one next to it was Avengers Secret Wars. So I'm like, okay, it probably won't be in Doomsday that we get Iron Man. It'll probably be in Secret Wars, or maybe at the very end of Doomsday setting up Secret Wars. But there's going to be a fight. So I'm thrilled. I've seen reports before that Robert Downey Jr. is playing 4 different roles. I don't know if it was in Secret Wars or if it was in Doomsday, but they're talking about him playing 4 different characters, or maybe just roles or variants of characters. And imagine seeing Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man fighting Doctor Doom.
Ooh,
that'd be crazy, unless it's not Robert Downey Jr. and it's Tom Cruise.
What if? Okay. Like I want to know how you would react to this. Okay, so what if we see that it's Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, but knowing that it's not the one from the MCU, what if he acts completely different? Like he just acts like a completely different Tony Stark. How would you feel about that?
I feel weird.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because he literally is Tony Stark, even though there's a ton of theories that he's actually Victor Von Doom, and he never was Tony Stark. He's a Victor Von Doom variant that was adopted by the Starks.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Because the birth dates don't line up. Because when Tony went back in time, and they're talking about the birth date of them having a kid, like Howard and Maria having a kid, it wasn't Tony's birthday. It was a different day. And so they're like, well, Kang the Conqueror did talk about the timelines, and he had to put things in different places in order to conquer the timeline. So imagine he put the Fantastic Four in a different universe. He put Victor Von Doom, actual Victor Von Doom, in another universe. He put the X-Men in a separate universe, and they're all separated, and that's the only way that he was able to conquer the timeline, because they can't all be together because he wouldn't have won. But Iron Man, Tony Stark, basically, it makes it sound like Tony Stark was never born in that universe. He was going to be born. Maria Stark did not have him. He was not born. And they ended up adopting Victor after their baby wasn't born. And then Victor is Tony. They gave him the name Tony, but it's really Doom. And Robert Downey Jr. was rumored to be playing Doom in the 2005 Fantastic Four movie before he ever got the role of Iron Man. So you have that, and like Tom Cruise originally was eyed for uh, Iron Man. Joaquin Phoenix was originally eyed for Doctor Strange. They're talking about having this this multiversal variant team of all the people that they were going to have play those characters now, and Doom is RDJ.
It'd be really cool for them to do to have a team of like the biggest fan castings. Like that'd be kind of sick.
Like I've seen several things though about RDJ though, because they're talking about him actually being Doom after Secret Wars and it not being like anybody else. Which, if Cillian Murphy, if for some reason he does play Voldemort, I don't see him playing Doom and Voldemort at the same time. Uh,
Really?
that's two big franchises, bro. He couldn't do anything else.
Okay, but you know at that point they're gonna give him a bag.
Yeah, but there's some actors though, bro, who just don't want to do only one or two roles for 10 years.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
And plus, he's got like the new Peaky Blinders movie that's going to be coming out too. And I don't even know if they filmed that yet.
They're doing a movie?
Yeah, they're making a movie.
Interesting. I honestly need to watch that show.
Me too.
I've heard it's phenomenal.
All right, buddy. You want to talk about the next one?
Yes, I do, because I'm excited. So, the next one we got, ladies and gentlemen, this one's not a small one. So,
We just got better.
all right, chat. So, the next Lego game could be Batman, which has me super, super excited because I played the Lego Batman games when I was younger. Obviously, you guys know that I love Batman. Every time we talk DC, I bring up Batman. So, that's super exciting. I don't really know what they're going to do with it, but that is the rumor. So,
I'd be thrilled, especially if they are the Arkham games, and like that ends up being true because the Batman Arkham games are my favorite games of all time, and absolutely love them. I've played the Lego Batman games; they were great growing up. But having the Arkham story in a Lego universe will be, it's like mixing the best of both worlds.
yeah.
Cue the music.
Yeah, literally. Oh, that's genius. That's a clip right there. That's a clip. That's a sick clip. There was a couple of other things that we talked about today. Do you want to still do this?
Oh yes, which one do you want to do first? Do you want to do the one I sent you or the one you sent me
Which one did you send me? I don't remember that.
about Mr. Evans?
Oh. Yeah, we can do that one first.
Okay.
So,
So I sent this to Trey earlier today. They're talking about Chris Evans joining the Star Wars universe. What's your thoughts, buddy?
I don't want it. I don't want it. Again, so we've had these conversations many of times where it feels like when it comes to really big actors and actresses, DC and Marvel seem like they can do it just fine. It doesn't seem like I don't want that for Star Wars. Like, yeah, we have Pedro, but I'm telling you right now, I did not know who Pedro was until he was the Mandalorian. And now look at him. He's doing all these crazy stuff. We are getting Ryan Gosling. I'm okay with it. And of course, I've talked about wanting Sebastian Stan and, as well as Scarlett Johansson. So I'd be okay with those. Chris Evans just seems like it. What would he play? What would he do? What would he play?
Darth Plagueis.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, I got a brand new segment that's going to be coming either next week or the week after. I just thought about it.
Well, write it down or send it to me or something so we don't forget. Because,
Oh, I won't forget.
No? Interesting.
And no, the name of it will not be Trey Has a Small One. Um, It'll be something different.
I'm really gonna have to change the name of this pod, dude. I mean, just this one anyway.
Yep.
Y'all really just need to see the movie,
Oh,
TBH. We just got that comment from Cam.
I know.
It's only been a couple of days, bro. It's only been a couple of days.
Damn, I was on vacation, bro. And we didn't want to go today because tomorrow's cheap day. Because
Good.
we're cheap.
That is, yeah, that's a fact. Well, plus we couldn't go today because of this.
That's true.
I mean, so
It's been a busy day.
yeah, yeah, and Mondays are gonna get even busier, but it's exciting. Let's see. I can go ahead with
Hey,
the next one.
oh yeah. You want to introduce it?
Give me a sec. I have to remember what it was.
Got got to get that list pulled up.
It wasn't on the list though.
Oh, it wasn't a list?
No, I sent you like a. I think I might have tagged you in it on Twitter. Bear with us, chat.
Oh. Oh, I got you.
Do you
You're still
remember?
talking news. I was looking at the next segment. Hold up. Where'd it go? There it is.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, chat. So I got tagged in this today by the Nerds of Ren, and it is literally a post that says Brendan Sklenar out here training for his biggest role yet. So basically, it looks like Brendan Sklenar is about to be the next Bruce Wayne,
Exciting.
which I'm okay with. He looks like he'd be a good Batman.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. That's absolutely what it looks like, and I mean they're, dude. That's absolutely what he's gonna be. There's no way that at this point that they don't have him already picked out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm all for it. You know, I don't think it'll be Henry Cavill. I think he'd be great, but it won't be Cavill. Alan Richson is still in the running. I don't know if it'll be him, but it looks like it's going to be Brendan Sklenar.
At this point, I really don't think it's going to be Henry Cavill. So yeah, like Adam.
Yeah, no.
Picking an actor before having a script is psychotic. I mean, I get what he means.
Well, I don't think you have to have a finished script. If you have an outline of a script with a pretty good idea of where the story's going, you could definitely do it. I don't think you have to have a finished product. But I do agree, without having anything, especially anything concrete, you should not have an actor.
Yeah, that's true. That is pretty true.
So I think that may wrap up the news and rumor section for this pod.
Yep. So the next one, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be actually Evan's going to be reacting to Esquire's top 25 superhero movies of all time, or what was it, comic book movie, or superhero? Either way, it's an interesting
Superhero.
list. I will say that. I don't think he knows everything on the list. So without further ado, you ready for this? If you want, you can just give like a quick thought to each one, and then we'll try to wrap it. But at 25, the Thunderbolts.
25. Not bad for it being brand new.
Yeah. 24 is Shazam.
Okay.
23 is Super.
Super?
It just says Super.
What the heck is super?
Dude, I'm telling you, this is an interesting list. Literally just says Super, bro.
Okay.
22 is Thor Ragnarok.
I feel like that's low. Low.
Interesting. 21 is Watchmen.
Never seen Watchmen.
20 is Superman 2.
I think Ragnarok's better.
Dude, I did not read all of this. Number 19,
Oh,
Avengers Endgame.
this list sucks. 19?
19, bro.
Okay, I'm not saying it's got to be top 10, but it needs to be a top 12.
Man, yeah, that's... Number 18 is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Endgame is better than Volume 2. Ragnarok is better than Volume 2. The Thunderbolts is better than Volume 2.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. 17, I've never heard of. Shin Kamen Rider?
That sounds like a very bad, non-family friendly movie. Why are we reacting to this?
Oh my gosh, dude. You know what the problem is? I probably read it wrong.
I hope so. My gosh.
Oh my goodness.
That's a ban.
Dude. That's a Japanese superhero movie.
Ooh.
Alright, that makes...
That's the only thing that makes it make sense.
Bro. Alright.
Poor Ryder. Poor Ryder.
Dude. Oh my goodness. Okay, 16 is Hellboy from 2004.
Oh, I love Hellboy. Great movie.
15 is Captain America, The Winter Soldier.
That's a top 5 superhero movie of all time.
Ooh, top 5?
Okay. Top 10. Top 10. I thought about it for a second. Top 10.
That's a little better. All right, yeah, that's a little better.
Top 10.
Okay. Let's see here. Number 14 is The Crow from 95.
I've never seen The Crow. Like, I know what it's about, but I've never seen it. I don't... Based off of my knowledge of it, I don't feel like that's better than most things that have been named already.
Yeah. 13 is Logan.
Respectable.
Yep. Number 12, The Batman.
It depends what's above it. But this list sucks. So
12?
that it should be a top 10.
The Batman?
But depending on... Yeah, it should be top 10.
The Batman should be top 2. That's all I gotta say, bro. Easy top 5. I'll say easy top 5. At least for me.
I think it could be a top 5, top 7, somewhere within that. But It depends on what they're putting above it.
Yeah, so I'm not mad at 11. 11 is Into the Spider-Verse. And when I say I'm not mad at it, yeah. When I say I'm not mad at it, I mean not mad at it being above the Batman. It's not a bad one to be above.
No.
Number 10, I enjoy the movie. I love it, but it's not better than either of the last two. 1989's Batman.
Yeah, that's not better than the Batman. That's not better than the Winter Soldier. It's not, in my opinion, it's not better than Endgame.
I just realized something. Oh my goodness. Okay. Number 9 is X2.
X2 is a good X-Men film. And I don't think it should be above the Batman, but it's a good movie. I like X2.
Yeah. Number 8 is Unbreakable.
I've never seen Unbreakable.
Me neither.
Is that Will Smith?
I think. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Number 7 is Wonder Woman.
I've never seen Wonder Woman. I can't comment.
Number 6 is Black Panther.
You know, considering that was like ranked the top 2 on one list, it being a little bit lower at 6, I'm not mad. Black Panther's a great movie. I know a lot of people don't like Black Panther, you being one of them, but I like Black Panther.
You know which Black Panther I like.
Cam's
That one,
favorite movie.
that one's for Cam. Number 5. Rounding out the top 5, we're starting with The Incredibles.
Oh, I'm not even mad. I love The Incredibles.
I can't be
Oh,
mad at it.
Cam, Unbreakable's Bruce Willis. Is that from the Glass series? And like Split? I think that's what it's from. Because I've seen Glass and I've seen Split. Okay, The Incredibles top 5 though. I like it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Number 4, The Avengers.
Great movie.
Number 3, The Dark Knight.
I like it top 3. I'm
Yeah.
fine with it. I don't personally have it over the Batman. But I'm not mad at it being there.
I'm not mad at it, no. Number 2 is Spider-Man 2.
Oh, that movie's goated.
Yep.
Movie's goated.
And then number 1, any guesses?
Infinity War.
No.
Is it Across the Spider-Verse?
No. So think about that for a second. They left those 2 off the list.
The top 25. Spider-Man?
No.
Is it Marvel?
1978's Superman.
I think the guy who was explaining why Kryptonians shouldn't fight each other on a screen at the movie theaters is the one who made this.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, dude, no Across the Spider-Verse. No, no Infinity War.
No
Way
Civil
Home?
War?
Bro. No Civil War? Dude. This
Yeah,
list,
this list was garbage.
dude, trash. Terrible list. I
This
don't
list
know.
was garbage.
I mean, I know it was from Esquire. I don't know who wrote it. But man, I'll tell you what, that was pretty
I'm
dookie,
disappointed. Well, that was something.
Man. Yeah, it was definitely.
I still can't believe what Shin did, the writer.
Dude,
That was something.
this has been the most sus stream that we've done by far.
I understand that, Cam. I do think that movie had a massive impact. I just think, and I could see why people would argue it being in the top, or the top. It just wouldn't be mine. And some of the movies that are left off this list, I don't feel like it's redeemable from that.
I don't hate Superman being on there at all. There's just stuff that they left off that makes no sense to me.
So moving on to our next segment. This is a new segment, and it's in honor of the Fantastic Four. This segment is called Fantastic Films. So we are going to be doing 3 different categories. Obviously, what we talk about, we have Marvel, we have Star Wars, and we have DC. So what we're going to be doing is naming 4 films from each category that we think are, the best?
It's so touchy. Trying to differentiate the best from our favorites is a little difficult at times.
Yeah. It's kind of like our favorites, but they're good. They have to be like well done films.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right, Kim. That's right. So, starting off with Marvel.
You want me to go first?
You can go first, buddy.
Are we going one by one, or are we going? I'm doing my 4.
Let's you do 4. I'll do 4.
All right. So with Marvel, ladies and gentlemen, my 4 fantastic films. I have Infinity War. I have now again. This isn't just MCU. This is just Marvel and just total. I have Spider-Man 2. I have Across the Spider-Verse, and I have Into the Spider-Verse.
Our top four is almost identical.
What'd you leave out?
I have Avengers Infinity War. I have Spider Man Across the Spider Verse. I have Spider Man 2. And I have Captain America the Winter Soldier.
Ooh,
Those would
interesting.
be four.
I like
Fantastic
it.
films.
I like it. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. There's not a miss there, bro.
That fourth spot was difficult. There's so many routes you can go. But
Yeah,
that's kind of where I
I just
landed.
went with N2 in that fourth spot because, and the crazy thing is like when I think about N2 and Across is like, man, I feel like N2 was probably the better straight up film, but Across just sets up so much that it's like, I mean, it was just great.
Yeah, it was insane. But I feel like it'd be a crime not to have Spider Man 2 on this list.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2 is a banger, dude. All right, chat. So the next
Absolutely.
one is Star Wars. I'll go first.
Okay.
Pretty easy for me, to be quite honest. And again, this is what we think are the best four films. These are not my favorite four. I'm going to throw that out there. Empire Strikes Back. Greatest movie of all time. I mean, it's just hands down, no debates. Even if Cam thinks there's a debate, there's not a debate. Revenge of the Sith is number 2 for me. I have Return of the Jedi, and I have Rogue One.
Again, we differ by one movie.
Wow. We have a
So
very similar taste.
I have I have Empire Strikes Back. I have Revenge of the Sith. I have Return of the Jedi. And I have A New Hope.
Interesting. Ooh, the whole OT.
So I have episodes 3 through 6.
Interesting. That's interesting. I can't hate it.
Yeah, this is true, HD. Trey has never seen Tombstone, and that is a national crime.
Yeah, I've never seen Tombstone. But you've also never seen 11 Star Wars movies, HG, so I'm just saying. He's seen Phantom Menace.
And then moving on to DC, I feel like we're going to have a little bit of a different taste here.
I don't know. I don't know.
Our fourth one's going to be. I honestly feel like we have the same top three, and we have a different fourth movie.
You
Just
think
like
we
the
have
other
the
two.
same top 3?
Yep.
How about this? How about this? We'll go one by one on this one. I'll let you go first.
All right. So what's your number one? Oh, okay. My number one is the Batman.
My number 1 is the Batman.
My number two is the Dark Knight.
My number 2 is the Dark Knight.
My number three is Superman.
My number 3 is Superman.
And my number four is Batman Begins.
Mine is Batman 1989.
We were close.
We were very, very close. You can tell that we have the same interest when it comes to specific superheroes. Like our favorite two, it's pretty hands down who our favorite two are. Yeah, I really wasn't expecting us to have that similar of lists, but I mean,
Like,
it worked. It worked
out of
great.
12, we had 3 different films.
Yeah, that's true. How do I delete a comment because Cam is incorrect?
Incorrect about what? Shawshank Redemption, Godfather, Scarface, Tombstone, Inception, Titanic, The Dark Knight, The Batman, Goodfellas, Django Unchained, Ford vs. Ferrari, Interstellar, Top Gun, Maverick.
That is insane.
What about it? Just to name a few movies that were better than The Empire Strikes Back.
That's what's insane. That's what's insane, bro.
Shawshank Redemption's a great film. Godfather's great. Scarface, good. Tombstone, love it. Inception's a great film. I love the Titanic. The Dark Knight, The Batman, great. I've never seen Goodfellas. And I've never seen Ford versus Ferrari. I love
Really?
Interstellar.
Ford
Top
versus
Gun and
Ferrari.
Top Gun Maverick are also great.
Majority of those are great films, but they're not better than Empire Strikes Back.
while you're about to jump into the next segment, I'm going to let my dog out of the room.
Oh, you're good. Let's see. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I need to address something. You're trying to tell me that the score of Empire Strikes Back is worse than all of those? That's really what you're trying to tell me right now? Because that you need to be in Arkham Asylum for that. Because that's ridiculous. There's no possible way. There's no possible way, bro. That is crazy. That's crazy, bro. Absolutely insane. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on to the next thing. We're going over everything that we're getting in Star Wars in 2026. So the first thing, we're getting the Mandalorian and Grogu film. Honestly, pretty excited for that, of course. I my I'm not the craziest hopeful for it. I hope it's good, but I'm a little skeptical. I'm going to be honest because it feels like they took season 4, pushed it down into a movie, and are going to put it on the big screen. I don't know how I feel about it. Next up, we have Ahsoka season 2. That is, of course, super exciting. You guys know how I feel about that. That's going to be peak Star Wars. It's going to be incredible. So I'm super excited for it. Next up, we have another one of my favorite, most anticipated projects coming out of Star Wars, which is the animated series Maul Shadow Lord. Super, super, super excited for that. And then we have a video game called Star Wars Zero Company. I believe that one's by Bit Reactor, and it's a turn-based game. I mean, I'm not really too excited about it, to be quite honest. We have Star Wars Visions, The Ninth Jedi. We're getting a series about that one. The first episode of Ninth Jedi came out a couple of years ago in the Visions run. It was incredible. Everybody loved it so much, they decided to do a series. So we're getting that. And then the only other thing I think we may get in next year is another Tales release, which is going to be on May 4th. So I don't know if we're going to get it. I think we are, but they always announce that like 2 weeks before May 4th, and then we get it.
So pretty good stuff. I think out of all of them, I'm really looking forward to them all. And as long as they do the right things with Ahsoka season 2, I think it could be really good. I hope they capitalize on a few things. One being, you know, just the Mortis, like father, son, and daughter. I hope they do stuff with that. And correct me on the name. Is it Abeloth or
Abeloth, yep.
Yep. I hope that I hope she shows up. Um, and again, like we talked about earlier, if Starkiller is the son, that'd be sick. So
Dude.
I hope I hope that those are some bigger things to happen. Obviously, Hayden Christensen's going to be returning, so they better do some cool things with him. And I hope he's not getting overused. Like
Yeah, that's interesting. But I agree.
I want him to be a part of it because they tease him in the first season. It's just I feel like it's kind of like how Vader is used very minimally, but it's always impactful. I don't want Anakin to get overused to when it's like, oh, Anakin, great. Which I don't feel like a lot of people have that opinion. It's just I don't want them to just start putting him in there to get money.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I honestly so I think it was episode 5 of Ahsoka season 1. That was the one Dave did, and that was the one with the War Between Worlds, with Ahsoka, with Anakin. That was one of the greatest pieces of Star Wars media we've ever gotten, in my opinion. And so, knowing that Dave wrote all 8 of these episodes, and they're using Anakin, I'm not afraid of it. I think they'll use him as much as they should, and I think it'll be great.
I hope so. But Maul, yeah, I think Maul is going to be
Dude,
peak.
Maul is going to be incredible. I really do. That's interesting, Cam, that you're excited for Zero Company. I don't really know too much about it, so you want to fill me in. I definitely appreciate it. I've never really known much about turn-based games, so.
And then as far as everything that we're getting next year so far for Marvel and DC, um, Marvel, I think Marvel's going to have a phenomenal year. I'm excited about pretty much every project that they're coming out with. March is going to be Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Obviously, you have the return of Jessica Jones, possibly even more Defenders. We have the Shadowland suit is showing up. Apparently, Muse is going to be returning. I don't know if it'll be a flashback or, maybe it's a copycat. Who knows? White Tiger. I think Season 2 of Born Again is going to be phenomenal. We have the Punisher special presentation, which I believe will probably tie into it'll tie the end of Born Again to Brand New Day, which I'm really excited about. I'm excited to see John Bernthal get his own MCU project for the first time, and even though the Punisher is now MCU, but the first one that they make with him, excited for it. X-Men 97 Season 2 is supposed to be coming out next year. I'm thrilled. I thought every episode of X-Men 97 was phenomenal. So that's going to be really, really good. I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, we have Spider-Man 4. This is the movie that I would love to go to the premiere of. This is the goal that I have, and Spider-Man Brand New Day comes out July 31st of 2026. I'm stoked. I'm really excited. Yeah. And, yeah. Did I say July 26th?
You said 31st.
Okay, 31st. Yep, that's correct. I'm thinking about Supergirl. But, yeah, so Brand New Day is coming out. We have Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2. And that, I thought the first season was good. I'm not going to say it was great, not going to say it's my favorite, but it was good. So I'm excited to see what they do for Season 2. We have the Vision Quest series, which I'm actually intrigued because they're bringing back Ultron. We're bringing in Joe Costa.
Ultron's going to be sick, and dude. I'm excited.
I'm happy he's back. I didn't want him to be a one-off villain. They're saying he's going to be projects beyond Vision Quest as well, so I'm excited for Ultron to be back. And then, obviously, for Marvel, we have the heavy hitter at the end of the year. We have Avengers Doomsday, which comes out December 18th of 2026. So, it's a big year for Marvel. I think that the success of Fantastic Four is very promising. And the fact that the next movie we get is not even for a little bit over a year now, it's going to have people with some high anticipation for what's next for Marvel. So I'm looking forward to 2026 as a Marvel fan. And we still have projects this year for Marvel that aren't done yet. We have Eyes of Wakanda about to come out. We have Marvel Zombies. We have and Wonder Man. Those are the last 3 for the year. So all shows, 2 animated, and we'll see what goes. As far as DC goes,
really quick before we skip past MCU, is Popcorn and Pixel saying that he's not excited for Doomsday? Is that?
Let me double check.
Is that what you mean, Cam?
You're not excited for Doomsday? I think Doomsday, because they haven't finished writing the 3rd act yet. But based off of everything we've heard so far,
they haven't finished writing the movie?
Well, they've been filming a lot. They haven't finished writing the end of the movie.
Oh, that's a little interesting. I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, it's not done yet. They haven't come to an agreement on what they want yet to set up Secret Wars and everything else. I don't think it's a big problem because they're trying to nail it. And the fact that you have the idea of where you're going, You have 2/3 of the film done as far as writing. You've got a lot of it filmed. It's going to be okay.
Fair enough.
That is the biggest thing that I agree with Cam, though, about is there hasn't been setup. We have technically the Thunderbolts and the Fantastic Four, which sets up Doomsday.
Yep.
Because Spider-Man Brand New Day is not supposed to be setting up Doomsday, period.
Oh, that's right.
It's solely a Spider-Man film. Maybe the post-credit scene will be something for it, but I don't know. So, Doomsday, they got to do a lot in order to get a lot of other fans excited, but I think it'll be okay. As far as DC goes, for the rest of this year, we still have Peacemaker season 2, which comes out in August, so coming soon. There is a project that comes out May 2026. Right now, it's undisclosed of what it'll be. We're not entirely sure yet, so that'll be coming out. We have The Lanterns, which is supposed to be coming in June of 2026, as well as Supergirl, which comes out on June 26th of 2026. And then we have Clayface, which comes out in September of 2026. So, 2 movies. We have The Lanterns, and we probably have, my assumption is it'll be another show. They're only going to do 2 movies a year. It'll probably be, I don't know if it'll be an animated show, because they are doing the live-action Lantern. So, that'd be my assumption. So, there'll be 4 DCU projects coming out next year. 4 DCU, and from my count, I believe 7 Marvel projects.
Yeah.
Thing is with Marvel, though, only 2 of them are movies. And then you have 2 animated shows, 2 live-action shows, and a special presentation.
Pod-wise,
So,
we have a packed year.
oh yeah, I think that the back half of this year is definitely going to slow down because the big movies are done. I don't know how many people were too excited for Eyes of Wakanda. I'm going to give it a try. Marvel Zombies is probably my most anticipated thing for the rest of this year as far as Marvel goes. And then Wonder Man, I'll give it a try. I hope it's good. I've never been a massive Wonder Man fan. I don't really know much about him other than he's an actor. And I know that the what's his name, Trevor from Iron Man 3, who was like the fake Mandarin, he's going to be in it. So, don't know too much else about it. But I'm excited. I think there's a lot of good stuff that's going to be on the way.
Agreed. Wonder Man as a comedy show? Interesting. That's kind of interesting. I don't know how I feel about that.
I think, yeah, there it is. The comments were ahead for you like they are for me on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
That makes a lot more sense. He's literally an actor stuntman who has superpowers, and he plays a guy who has superpowers in the show he's acting in. It does sound messy. I agree. I don't know how I feel, to be honest. Out of all of the remaining 4 projects, because we still haven't seen Fantastic Four, but out of all the remaining projects for the year, it was definitely my least anticipated project of the year.
Me too. I just don't know anything about it, so I was kind of.
Now we know a little bit, and it sounds confusing. Not confusing, but strange.
Yeah, Doctor.
Yeah, I agree, Cam. I think the setup for Doomsday is a little bit forced, but I'm also I think it could be a little bit okay though, because Thanos isn't going to be done. Like, Thanos was done at Endgame. Doom's not going to be done with Secret Wars. Doom's going to be here after the fact, and maybe they'll end up setting up something even bigger, because there's been 2 different Secret Wars that have happened. Maybe there'll be another one eventually, and who knows? And hopefully they'll have more of a setup.
It's interesting because, like, I mean, so they're straight up telling us Doom's not going to die. Unless we're going to get a different variant of Doom to be prominent later on. I mean, is that...
I don't really know how they're going to explain it. There's going to have to be a lot of backstory in Doomsday if they're going to let us know anything.
Yeah.
I think, because based off of just a theory, because in order for Doom to be God Emperor Doom and to create Battle World and all this stuff, he's going to have to. So my assumption, obviously, I know Franklin Richards is in the MCU now. He's supposed to be the most powerful character in Marvel. Doom is probably going to have Franklin. My assumption is he'll probably use Franklin to resurrect the Scarlet Witch. So he'll have Franklin. The Scarlet Witch will be under his control. And he'll probably get the Sentry, like he does in the comics, as well as Loki. He's probably going to have the power of all of them. And that's going to be more Secret War stuff. He's in Earth 828. Oh. Is that the universe of the Fantastic Four, Cam? Are they in Earth 828?
Interesting.
Because if he is, that's kind of crazy if he is from the same universe. Oh, he is. Okay. Jack Kirby's birthday. Yeah, I knew Jack Kirby's birthday was 8/20. That's sick. We shall see.
Yeah, I'm
So we're going to talk about our Fantastic Four first review reaction since we have not seen the film yet. We're going to be talking about what we've been hearing as far non-spoilers, because obviously a lot of you have seen it, but we don't know yet. So we've been seeing very good positive reviews. We're going to be giving our final rating of what we think the prediction will be for like what we're going to rate it out of 10, and we're going to break it down a little bit.
really quick though. First, I want to go ahead and talk about the what Disney Plus put out as the movies to watch before seeing Fantastic Four, because I find it kind of interesting. So they said Fantastic Four 2005. They said Fantastic Four 2015. They said Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer, which was 07. They said Deadpool and Wolverine and Multiverse of Madness. I don't really know what the reason they're all irrelevant. See, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense as to why they put that out.
My biggest assumption is, because if you look at them, obviously the first two on that list, you have the Fantastic Four of that group. You have the next Fantastic Four, which is a different group. You have Multiverse of Madness, which included John Krasinski, and you had Deadpool Wolverine, which included, I think it was a variant of the Human Torch from the 2005-2007. So my only thing about it, they're probably just teasing variants that'll be in Doomsday / Secret Wars. But my only thing about it, including Multiverse of Madness with Krasinski, that makes me think that we're going to get the Council of Reeds.
Interesting.
Because you have 3 different Reed Richards from those movies on that list, and you have 2 different Human Torches. Or sorry, 2 to 3, we don't know. And then 2 of everybody else. So we'll have variants, but I really do think we'll get the Council of Reeds.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, because that was my thing. It just kind of didn't really make much sense. Because my first thing was like, are they going to be in the movie? And then I'm like, what? It's an hour and 55 minutes. There's no way they're going to fit all this other stuff into the movie. It doesn't make any sense. So.
Yeah, well, my thing is too, is because Kevin Feige even talked about how this movie, that you don't need any, you don't have to watch this film. It's a brand new, it's in its own universe, it's its own time, and it's the start of a new phase. So it's like, you don't need anything. And I'm like, and then, yeah, when this list came out, it didn't make much sense to me. Unless they're just trying to get you hyped for the Fantastic Four. and then none of this is actually going to come to any fruition variants in the future.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, if they would have said, watch Fantastic Four 2005, 2007, and then watch Fantastic Four from 2015, that would have, like, it would have just made sense. Just learn about the Fantastic Four. But adding Deadpool and Wolverine and Multiverse of Madness is what threw me off.
Yeah, you just have Krasinski and Evans,
Yep.
so it's strange.
Mm-hmm. Multiverse of Madness was too.
Moving on.
The second strange joke in 10 minutes.
So, our Fantastic Four first review reactions. What have you been hearing?
Dude, everything I've been hearing is good. The Den of Nerds loved. I mean, he said he loved the movie, so I haven't watched his full review because I'm pretty sure it had spoilers in it, and so of course I avoided it like the plague. Everything else, dude, like in terms of like just people I follow on Twitter and stuff like that, it really seems like everybody loved it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna pull up Rotten Tomatoes too and see what the scores are.
I haven't seen a lot of negative thoughts towards this movie, negative comments. I did see at one point the Rotten Tomatoes. This is definitely the best Fantastic Four film, followed by I believe it was 2005, then 2007, and then 2015 being trash. But man, I'm just it's got me very excited. I've heard positive reviews about Pedro as well because they're like, man, they're like I was very concerned as far as him playing Reed Richards. I've seen different reviews saying that he's the best Reed Richards that we've gotten, which man, some high praise.
I will say, Cam, I think you're 100% correct on that about Doom. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. So the Fantastic Four, the total review and score on Rotten Tomatoes, it's at 87% with critics and 93% with fans. That's good.
That's a phenomenal Marvel
Yeah,
movie.
that has me very, very excited. Um, so yeah, I mean, those scores. I mean, there's over 10,000 verified reviews for the popcorn meter, which is sick. So yeah, apparently 10,000 people love the movie. So I'm sure it was a lot more than that.
Yeah, there was a lot riding on this film as we talked about as well. Like this movie was going to basically make or break whether people were going to see any other Marvel other than Avengers or Spider-Man. But even those probably would have got a lot more crap than usual because this film is supposed to be a defining film. This is the first family that you're bringing in the Marvel. Finally, and it's crazy too that it's been almost 20 years of the MCU. We've had 17 years in the MCU, and the Fantastic Four just got introduced. So
That's
I'm excited.
interesting.
I'm
Yeah.
excited to see it tomorrow night,
Cam's
and I
comment is
really
interesting.
hope the thing. I really hope the thing says this.
Dude, if he doesn't say it, I mean that's a bummer. Um,
Please don't tell me in the comments if he says this. I just hope he does.
yeah. Don't we don't want to know. We don't want to know. But yeah, Cam said loved the movie, just didn't see the vision. So that's his non-spoiler take. Interesting. Interesting.
Jessica Alba made Jessica Alba bad. She sucked. She was just the young, popular actress at the time. Man, dude. Yeah, I think the problem with Jessica Alba in that movie is they had her playing a very just over sexualized version of Sue. You didn't really see her be powerful. You just saw her kind of be what she was. And it just I don't know. Like Sue is not anything to laugh at. She's the Invisible Woman, dude. She's insane. She's very powerful, and I just didn't feel it from those films. And I don't know. I am excited to see Vanessa Kirby take on the role, and I think that she's going to do a great job.
I do want to say something that kind of has to do with Fantastic. Well, it does have to do with Fantastic Four. Ain't no kinda. But in Marvel Rivals and also in Fortnite, they put the new skins in the game, and they look Oh, they knocked it
Oh,
out of the
they look
park.
phenomenal.
They look so good, dude. So good. I don't play Fort much anymore, but we do play a lot of Rivals, and I'm likely to get those skins because they're incredible. What day are we seeing the movie? We are seeing it tomorrow night.
Yep, we'll
Tomorrow
see it
night.
tomorrow night. I'm coming fresh from group fitness class. I'm gonna. Oh, dude, I'm so excited.
Yeah. I'm excited. I hope it's not trash. I also hope they still have cups because I'm going to be upset if they don't.
I just want a bucket, you know. Cam, I'm excited that you said that that one bucket you got was good quality. The one that I was kind of eyeing was the one with multiple layers. How they had like a rock layer, a fire layer, and uh,
I thought
just
that
the
was
blue layer.
AMC.
I think it's Mr. Fantastic. I don't. It might be. They have several. It probably is AMC. Probably won't have it there. But Regal only.
Mm,
I did see that AMC put the Galactus bucket back up for pre-order though.
I did. Cam, did you ever
Oh,
get yours,
nice
bro?
HD. Did you see his Mr. Fantastic bucket?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one's sick, bro.
Sick. Super cool. Have you seen all of the cups that are like for each different character?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I want that Mr. Fantastic one. That's cool.
The Herbie has a projector built into it. That's sick. I saw the Herbie one. I didn't know it had a projector. Those are also online. I think they're like $56.
Cam said those cups are also Regal. Mm.
Man, Regal's got a lot of nice stuff. Man, we might have to pop over to Regal
Yeah, just to get popcorn
just to buy
stuff.
merch.
Crazy. You want to go ahead and give
Go
our
see it.
predictions on reviews? On our review?
Yeah. You want to go first or me?
I can go first. So
Okay.
here's the thing. When I was trying to figure out what I believe I'm going to score the movie, out of 10, by the way, I had Superman in mind. And I remember that I had Superman at a 9.0. From everything I've seen on the internet, like in terms of reviews and things that fans are saying and everything, I honestly think 9.1 is what I'm going to go with.
Nine one.
Seems like a likely thing, yeah.
Yeah. I gave Superman a 9.2. I honestly, obviously, I am more of a Marvel fan than I am DC, and I love Superman. I thought it was great. I do think I'm going to give this movie the edge, though, and I could see it being 9.3, 9.4.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I like that.
Cam like Superman more?
Well, you gotta remember too before the post credit scenes came on, like Cam was talking about how that was like one of his favorite movies ever. So yeah,
That's true.
I respect it.
Oh, you still got to see that, Taya. Great film.
Oh, Taya still hasn't seen it.
Hasn't seen Superman.
That's a banger. That is a banger. It really sets up DCU very well.
It was a great start. Great start.
Yeah.
But, no, Fantastic Four, though, I'm so excited. Pretty soon, over there where the Daredevil painting is, there's going to be a Fantastic Four one. I did this painting last year on vacation. There's a Fantastic Four one that's going right here that I did this year on vacation. So that's going to be up there as well. I've been on a Fantastic Four kick. You guys saw that I have the Reese's Puff box with the thing on it. I now have the Human Torch Honey Nut Cheerio box. Still collecting those. I'm on a huge kick right now. I got this shirt. I basically got it for free. I used my rewards.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm on a big kick right now with the Fantastic Four.
That would just be a bummer if it flops. Like, at least for us. Because the movie's not flopping. I'm just saying, like, if we're not fans, that would suck for you.
Yeah.
I will say the Fantastic Four figures, dude,
All the Marvel Legends.
those are some of the best looking Marvel figures I think I've ever seen. Like, I genuinely think those are incredible, dude. You guys will love the movie, no doubt in my mind. Yeah, I would say that's probably likely. Yeah.
Dude, I'm serious. I was so upset. Like I had a great time on vacation, but I was so upset that we planned vacation when we did because I've been looking forward to this movie for a year. So it's like,
The one
yeah,
nice thing about
I'm
your
ready.
vacation is that it didn't ruin San Diego Comic Con because there was really nothing came out of it. So,
Yeah, San Diego Comic Con was not it.
no. Oh, I do have something about San Diego Comic Con. I'm going to make a video about it because it's way too much to try to add into this pod. But everything that, like George's panel, it was cool. George's panel was sick, dude. Talking about
I
his
think it's
museum and
crazy that it
everything.
was his first Comic Con.
First ever Comic Con appearance, dude. It's insane. The standing ovation for George Lucas was absolutely just beautiful. He absolutely deserved it. I really hope we can get that ovation in 27 when he comes out and announces he's back at Star Wars. It's worth a try. It's never gonna happen, but
I hope he buys Star Wars again.
see that's the thing. 2 years, bro. Man, he's getting too old. I think he's done.
I
Sinful.
do too.
Yeah.
I wish Disney didn't own it, to be honest.
I wish Dave was in full control. That's really what I want.
I'd be fine with that if they owned it and Dave was in control. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
done with Kathleen.
Yeah, that's fair. Cannot. Oh, Cam, I did have a question about Fantastic Four. Did you see that one in IMAX?
I believe he did. I agree with that, Cam. I know that's why it is getting. Disney has money. It's just the quality that Disney has done a lot of things, Marvel and Star Wars. The quality for a company with as much money as they have, it doesn't make sense to me on some of the projects that they've made.
IMAX
Yeah,
was a
Cam's seen it
noticeable
twice.
standard, or better than standard. I've seen a lot of people say that IMAX is absolutely the way to see that movie.
Well, they change the aspect ratio every single time Galactus comes on the screen.
Yeah, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Superman was the only movie I've ever seen in IMAX.
Yeah, me too. At least that I, man, for some reason I think I saw The Last Jedi in IMAX. I can't remember. I think I did, but I could be wrong. Got anything else for Fantastic Four?
I think it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
Yeah, I will say I'm not missing Spider-Man 4 on opening night.
No. Well, you're gonna. I mean, you could. You could miss on opening night because we're gonna be at the premiere.
That's right. That's right.
Full
Oh,
faith, baby.
yeah, dude. I'm not missing that opening. I'm not going to miss any opening days anymore for these films.
Well, especially now that we have the
I
pods,
told
because like, I mean, we're literally making content on all this stuff.
I told my parents and my grandparents and my cousins when we were on this trip, I'm like, we are not planning a trip next year for the end of July. Actually, for that case, we're not going at the end of June next year either. We got Supergirl coming out in June.
Can't go in May either.
Is it the end of May?
I think it's middle.
All right, we probably wouldn't go in May anyways, just
I think
because.
it's 26th. Yeah, you probably wouldn't go May anyway. Just tell them
That's true. That is nice, Cam.
tell them that your guys' vacation, you need to postpone it to December 18th next year. I knew it'd get
If
you
they
good.
go on vacation on December 18th, I'm not going with them. Have fun.
Yeah, that's funny.
I will say, we breezed through some of this stuff tonight.
We did. We very much did.
We got a little bit extra time than we planned on.
Yeah.
Not much, but a little bit.
No, I mean, we hit everything we were trying to hit, though. And we even had 5 or 10 minutes where we were just laughing. So.
Oh, bro. That's one of the funniest things that's ever happened.
I'm going to hop on Twitter and see if there's anything, you know?
Yeah, the Russo brothers they're going to do a great job, I think, Cam. And I think the movie is in great hands, regardless of the lack of setup. The multiverse saga as a whole has been a letdown because they focused way too much on so many different characters and variants, and some of these characters, Kevin Feige said, we're not seeing them again. And I'm just some of this was pointless. They should have done a better job at setup. And I get at one point you had the pandemic, you had a lot of delays. That's why Ironheart came out this year instead of 3 years ago, and like Mephisto should have been here. There's a lot of things that happened, but even so, it's not been handled well.
I still just, man, I really don't think this was their plan all along. Like, there's literally people, like even Josh from Den of Nerds, he believes that they really planned this Doomsday stuff. But I'm like, dude, I really think they completely changed it with everything that happened with Majors.
They were talking about Downey playing Doom beforehand.
Yes, but we weren't supposed to get this movie. It really just feels like they're just throwing it together.
They did pivot, but Downey was in talks to play Doom before Kang was even brought in to play Majors played Kang. And that's the thing, too. If that theory is true, then that means that they've known that Downey was going to be since Endgame. Or maybe even before Endgame.
That's interesting.
So, and there's only one.
I like that take.
Way they actually planned it. Yeah, I agree, Cam, 100%. And if that is the case, it's genius.
Yeah.
And it's been a long time coming because that movie came out in, 19? And by the time that Doomsday comes out, it'll be 26. So that's literally, that's 7 full years, which they plan normally about 5 to 7 years. Actually, no, about 5 years in advance. Right now, they're 7 years ahead.
That's crazy. Ooh. He thinks they
since Iron Man,
that would won.
That would be true because if he is adopted, then that means that he wouldn't be Tony Stark.
You talk about
so that means 18 years of planning.
Dude, if that's the actual case, that is some incredible long-term storytelling, bro.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And if they pull it off, which Robert Downey Jr. is going to be phenomenal as Doom, the movie's good or bad, he's going to be great. But if they end up pulling this off, dude, it's going to be insane. Especially if that does come out. Oh yeah, this is the storyboard since 2008, 2007, before that year before we even started. Like, this is where we wanted to go. We just didn't know exactly the points in between and what we're going to have fully. But, dude.
Yeah, that's fair too, Cam. Very fair.
Yep.
What? Oh, interesting.
I'm just excited to see Downey back again.
I for some reason, do not think this is real.
What?
The working title for Taika Waititi's Star Wars movie is Cosmic Doom.
Cosmic Doom.
Cosmic Doom.
I think they're literally getting all of their names from Grok.
Yeah, I
Star Wars Starfighter. Cosmic Doom. These titles suck.
The Mandalorian and Grogu. That is so unoriginal. I don't... Dude.
Doctor Doom in the Star Wars universe before the MCU was wild. Hey, maybe they'll set him up in the Star Wars universe, and then we'll get him in the
Holy
MCU.
crap, that is coming out before that. That's crazy. Yeah, that's... that's interesting.
Ooh. Superman will outgross Man of Steel at the domestic box office tomorrow, becoming the highest grossing Superman solo film domestic.
Wow.
Yep, that's true, Cam. This multiverse is big. We're going to the Star Wars universe. And that's why they're introducing Ryan Gosling as Ghost in Star Wars Starfighter.
There you go. Imagine
Cosmic Ghost Rider, baby.
Imagine that's the actual post-credit scene. Just...
That'd be insane.
Yeah, that'd be kind of stupid.
Insane.
On a cool note, it is Peter Cullen's 84th birthday today. I did not know that.
Happy birthday, Optimus Prime. We met him.
We've met him. That's true. We have. Yeah. Yeah, man.
See, that's another thing about Doomsday. They're rewriting stuff right now to try to fit Spider-Man into it.
Really?
It seems like his role, if he's going to have a role in Doomsday, it's going to be very small. Like what you mentioned earlier. But they're saying he's going to have a massive role in Secret Wars. My only question is, if he's not going to be in Doomsday, or very on Doomsday, is he getting the black suit at the end of Brand New Day?
Ooh, interesting. I will say, when it comes to Brand New Day, I hope that they keep the suit that we got in No Way Home at the end. I hope that's his suit throughout until the end, if they're going to switch it up.
Yeah. I feel like they're going to do Doom taking his mask off and Spider-Man recognize... Yeah, I agree, Cam. I agree. My thing is, too, is... Imagine this about Brand New Day for a second. If Spider-Man gets the black suit, imagine him teaming up with the Punisher. The Punisher kills people. Spider-Man with the black suit is not going to care. He's going to let it unleash on people.
My only problem with that, Cam, about not wanting them to take Doom's mask off, I don't see... Dude, Downey's going to want it off, dude. And he's getting $100 million a movie. There's no way.
I've seen theories because I keep seeing that they're talking about Doom not having a disfigured face. Which, if he doesn't have a disfigured face, then what's the point of the mask? Which I don't like. Unless his face gets disfigured in Doomsday and he wears it in Secret Wars.
That could be interesting.
But I agree, Cam. I want Dr. Doom to wear his mask.
Yeah. Secret Wars definitely is the most exciting of the two, I think, by far.
Yeah, that's the thing, too. See, I need to stay off of Twitter.
You just get spoiled.
because, well, it's not a big spoiler, but it's basically telling me that the Fantastic Four universe is going to be around still.
Oh.
Because it talks about how the Baxter Building is going to be used in Doomsday. There's going to be several people from the Avengers teams that's going to be in the Baxter Building, which we kind of already got teased for because they put out that leaked image.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh man, we're having a fight right now. Drea says that we have to message her first. Cam saying we're having a conversation, and Drea's basically saying that no, they're texting me first. But then Cam's like, I will literally just call them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dre, you're gonna show up to the theater. You're showing all the way up in Ohio to talk to us about this movie and just going home.
Little do you guys know, the first person I'm going to talk to after I see the Fantastic Four is Evan.
You imagine it wasn't me. You imagine you just start talking to the stranger next to you. You just start talking to the stranger next to you, like, "Yo, I love that film. What did you think?"
That'd be insane. I forgot he called her Drew.
Drew, you're part-time there. Ain't nobody texting you first. Oh my goodness. Have you seen that Vanessa Kirby says she wants to become Malice, like Malice's version of Sue Storm in the MCU?
You're lying.
No, bro. They had all of the actors and her, like they had them all play Marvel rivals, and they showed them how to play. They showed them all their skins, dude. When they showed the whole all four Malice's skin, every boy in that room, they were like,
They haven't seen it. That's crazy.
well, dude, they're all like grown adults. I doubt they're gamers.
I mean, that's fair.
Honestly,
I'll tell you what other, since we're talking about Marvel rival skins that we need in the MCU. There's a cool one for Psylocke that we need in the MCU. That's all I gotta say.
what if they turn the Avengers Tower into the Baxter Building or Stark Tower? The only thing about it, isn't that where the new Avengers headquarters is? They're just gonna give up. See, I thought that Avengers Tower was gonna be turned into Oscorp, and that's where like the Green Goblin was gonna get introduced. Because I thought Norman Osborn bought the tower. No, because see, if they didn't want to do the Green Goblin, they could have done the Iron Patriot, where he literally leads the Dark Avengers, but he has Avengers Tower, and it would have been awesome. Like you find out that Valentina was where it would have been cool, but that didn't happen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense going to 828. I did just see Spider-Man Brand New Day will take place in the year 2027, according to set photos. So that means that the movie, as far as the timeline goes, the movie in the world is now going to be 1 year behind, as far as our world and their world.
Interesting.
Stuff must have slowed down a ton because at Endgame we were 5 years behind.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We were. That's interesting.
Because they time jumped. So being 5, how the heck did we get here?
I never thought about that, but that's...
Because that means that... Well, Peter's starting college. At that time, it would have been in 2020. Is he starting in 2025 or 2026? I think he might be half through college at this point. He might be halfway through. Man, think about that. Not only do we keep up with like our own history of like our actual world. We keep up with the timeline and the history of a cinematic universe.
We do more than just one, bro. We're trying to
Yeah,
juggle 3.
yeah.
Which is cool, though.
Peter starts college in 2025. Yeah, so he'll be halfway through college. If he's, my assumption, he's going longer than an associate's. I will say though, overall, great month for superhero movies. I know we haven't seen Fantastic Four yet, but it's box office and a review. Like superhero movies have done well. Like it's been a good year.
Everybody was acting like superhero movies were dying. I think this was a good month to kind of, at the very least, slow that down.
Yeah, I agree. They're talking about the Midnight Suns movie being added to Phase 6.
Interesting.
If that's the case, they're going to try to capitalize on Mephisto sooner rather than later. It can't be rushed, though. Like, this. Doomsday already has so much stuff in it. And Secret Wars is supposed to be in Phase 6 also. Like, this is insane. They need to hold off on the Midnight Suns. I want them to be in the so bad. I want the characters. I want Blade. I want Ghost Rider. I want them. But they're pushing it too quick. And if that is true, I hope it's not. I hope it's not true. I want to see them, but you better not rush them. You've already waited this long to to bring in Blade. Don't make it happen now.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, we can play this next week. Actually, we kind of will. Never mind. It says red pill or blue pill. Red pill, Superman. Blue pill's Fantastic Four.
Okay.
Interesting.
What time are we watching the movie? Do you remember what time we're seeing it? It's like 7 something, isn't it?
I think it's 7:30. I could be wrong. At 10, I expect.
So at 10, you expect a message?
How about 10:01?
We're going to be getting a call from Cam. Now Taya wants a message at 10? Listen. Man.
We're going to have to make a group chat.
Yeah, absolutely. Cam Schmam.
Ooh, I just saw something on Twitter. I want to get your opinion. Both in their prime, Evan. Who would win? Jango Fett or Cad Bane?
Cad Bane.
Ooh, really?
If you're going Boba or Cad, I know that Cad kind of mentored him a little bit at one point, but, Boba was sick. And I'd be almost inclined more to pick Boba. But I'm picking Cad over Jango. Yeah, so I'm going Cad over Jango.
I'd probably say in their prime, I'm taking Cad Bane. Yeah.
Cad Bane's awesome, bro.
Oh, dude, incredible character.
Oh wow, this is sick. It says that this is like a pretty reliable scooper. And it says, other news, I'm pretty confident in the fact that Kevin Feige, Tom Holland, and Destin Daniel Cretton have a substantial amount of freedom with Spider-Man. and they're hell
Interesting.
bent on giving him his street level trilogy
Interesting.
because Sony is the ones wanting to like push all of this multiversal stuff, like all that. MCU wants him to be street level.
Really.
Yeah, so
Something I've
I'm
wanted
I'm
for a
all
long
for it.
time is a movie with Tom, but Kingpin as the big bad. I've wanted that for a long time.
I agree. Right now, we need to work out the thing for Kingpin to be in movies.
Yep.
Dude, did you see the working title for Sean Levy's Star Wars Starfighter film?
Yeah, that's part of the reason that it makes me feel like that guy was making up the other one because it's cosmic something that posted, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah. Well, Kyber missed. That makes you feel like there's going to be Jedi because Kyber crystals.
Yeah,
Unless unless he's some type of smuggler and he's smuggling Kyber crystals.
that could be insane. That could actually be insane. But
And
for I just
and
I
something happens and he literally just makes they explode and it's like a mist of Kyber crystals coming out of a plane.
for some reason I feel like what's the page?
Good night, Taya.
Naito.
The page is Cosmic Marvel.
Yeah. I are they credible?
As far as I know, I get some news from them. They have they have almost 100K followers on X.
Interesting. That is interesting.
I'd say they're pretty credible.
All right then. I mean, that'd be kind of crazy if that was the actual name. But
100%. Oh, I'm so excited for Brand New Day to start filming this week.
dude, I'm so excited to see Fantastic Four. That's, I mean,
Fantastic Four.
yeah. Yeah. Ooh,
Everybody have a good Tuesday.
I'm gonna hit
Oh,
you with
sorry, Monday.
I'm gonna hit you with one more good one. This is a post, and it says one comic book movie actor has to go. Chris Evans.
Oh,
Um, what's her name? Gal Gadot. Henry Cavill. RDJ.
since I haven't seen Wonder Woman, I'm going.
I think I think that's the correct answer. Um, it's unfortunate, but she kind of got thrown
You
in
can't
there.
take RDJ or Chris Evans.
I don't think you. Yeah, you definitely can't with RDJ. I mean, but yeah, that's an
No,
interesting.
I think he's the number one that can't go on that list. Is yeah, RDJ is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Dre has also never seen Wonder Woman.
I think I've seen the first one. I haven't seen
My
84.
family likes both of them.
I haven't seen 84. I did like her as Wonder Woman, and she was in, let's see, Batman vs Superman, and she was in obviously Justice League.
And The Flash.
She was in the Flash.
You remember the scene with Affleck when she like catches him with the lasso of truth?
That's right. Yep. I
I
think
will
she
say,
kills it
I
as the
like looking at
character.
her.
Oh, dude, yeah. I think she kills it as the character. To be honest, never had any problems with that. There's actually people that still believe she's going to be Wonder Woman in the DCU. So
James Gunn's denied it.
has he really? Oh wait, that's right.
But there's
Didn't
a
he say
hundred
she was going to play
there's
something
100
else?
universes though.
Well, that's true.
I don't know if she's going to play something else. I know Jason Momoa is playing something else. He's playing Lobo.
Interesting.
It's not even 10 o'clock and I'm yawning.
Yeah, I'm tired too.
It's been a long day.
It has been a long day. But, chat, we are excited for tomorrow. We're excited to be able to give you guys a full spoiler review next Monday. So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, we were sitting down yesterday planning this episode, and we actually planned all of next week's, and we planned part of 5.
Yep. Which is, honestly, actually planning out these pods is a lot more fun than I thought it was. Like, the first one we did was kind of hard because we'd never done one. But now they're kind of getting interesting.
Yeah, it's been a blast.
Oh, 100%. Honestly, the stream did pretty good. Everybody was a lot more involved this week. So that was sick.
Yeah, we didn't have quite as high of numbers. We had 12 in here at one point.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Total of 28. Not bad.
Like, we had people talking tonight. It was nice to have some chat going. I will say, too, we will be back on TikTok on Wednesday. At least I will be. I don't know if Trey will be.
Don't know yet.
Trey might.
Likely.
He'll probably get fined.
Oh, very much. Yeah. It's TikTok, bro. I mean, what's a TikTok stream without me being late, you know?
Wow, Trey hates us.
Technically, can't be late to these because I'm the one that has to click start streaming.
That's true.
I just come in here.
That's true.
You're on here. I click start streaming, turn my camera off, leave for 5 minutes.
I just show up. See, it's kind of crazy too. I'm glad that I got in here when I did tonight because my shirt on camera.
Oh yeah. Evan thought he was in what's that movie with Channing Tatum? Yeah.
Talking about Magic Mike.
Yeah. Evan was on he left his camera on, was stripping chat.
I was changing my shirt. I had to put the it's Copper and Time shirt on. I just got this in the mail.
Oh man. Banger of a shirt though, for real. Like actually. Genuine.
I'm happy with it.
Shirt. Yeah.
I got called Magic Mike.
Magic Evan. Start spamming
Magic Ev.
Evan. Alright, chat. I will see y'all later. We'll see y'all Wednesday here on the channel. We will see you guys next Monday.
Yep.
Was it fun?
Hope you guys have a good Tuesday. We're going to have a great Tuesday.
We're going to have a great Tuesday. Super excited. Hopefully it's fantastic. Peace, chat.